Today on the channel, we obey our Masterverse, that is, with Despara Dragstor Evil Horde unboxing.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another Masterverse New Etheria unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got two old favorites in Despara and Dragstor. Before your Despara Dragstor needs, you better hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% just like I did. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. Going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We got two favorites of the Horde. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know about deep cuts, but maybe depending who you are. And you guys know by now it's a ladies first channel. So we're going to go to Despara first. And we'll do some comparisons later on in this video as well. So stick around for that. But there's old Despara right there looking pretty good. Always cool with these Masterverse figures as of late. There's multiple display options for these. And this one is no different. Very cool artwork on the front as usual with Masterverse. Masterverse up here. Mattel, 30 points articulation, 6 and up. You 6-year-olds, you're in luck. You can play with this all day long and all night if you want to. There it is. Happier times, kind of. A twisted tale for her, as we do know. Leading the Horde, captain of the Horde, I think is what her official title is. And we got a little blurb down there. Got the cross sell. You know we're unboxing all these. We will unbox Keldor separate. He didn't kind of fit with the Horde theme, so we're going to do him separately. Some glamour shots on the back. What's it say here? Despara, the powerful captain of the evil Horde. Well, there you go. After learning of her past as Princess Adora, Despara now searches for the power of Grayskull so she can usurp Hordak's throne as the leader of the evil Horde. So some infighting going on, like a young Starscream and Megatron, maybe something like that. Todd McFarlane could be a Cobra Commander Serpentor. It could be one of those. But we all know ladies can't lead. Come on, girls as leaders. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? You guys know that's not a real thing, is it? Oh, that's a real thing? Oh my gosh, who knew? Who knew? See you later, goodbye. We got the old Masters baggie here in red. Ooh, we got swords, we got heads, we got hands, we got masks. We're playing all the hits. See you later, goodbye. Plastic prison. Ooh, tape on the cape, party foul in these parts here. You don't put tape on the cape. You don't tug on Superman's cape. There's a lot of lessons to be learned, and double tape on the cape, that's just crazy talk at this point, but here we are, double tape on the cape, gonna tear out some fibers. Oh, we hate to see it. We hate to see it. Almost as much as we hate to see these twist ties here, locked up in the twist ties. Captain, oh my captain, we don't want you going anywhere. We're gonna lock you down in twist ties, that's what they said. I don't know, I can only imagine that meeting. Let's put them double twist ties and throw the tape on in 2 spots on the cape just to make safe, just to make sure we're all good. I can just see that Mattel meeting right there. I can just see it. Who knows? Who knows? But there it is. I think we're good to go here. Pop that mask out, pop that figure out. See you later. Goodbye. All right, we definitely have some accessories to dive into. We're going to get down to it right here. We got masks, we got face plates, we got extra hands, 2 fists of fury here. Punches, they're coming at you in bunches of the female variety. We got our 2 iconic swords here, of course, go in the back. Got the holster for there. Got the Horde logo, black handles, grayish silver blade. Ready to go, ready to chop somebody's head off if need be at a moment's notice. So we got that going on. But now we're going to get down to Despara herself. And we're going to start with the head out of the package. Looking a little bit like an albino rat. Yep, an albino rat. Could be a gerbil, could be a squirrel, anything. A varmint, dare I say, Todd McFarlane. She's got those bright red eyes, very pale skin, and Johnny Winter white hair. That's what it is. Edgar Winter, we'll take that too. The Albino brothers, we're here for it. But looking wild there. Definitely a darkness there. Looks like something from the movie. I'm on a Fulci kick lately. I've seen a lot of Fulci movies, and everybody's like, "What the heck's a Fulci?" But yeah, just play along. Been watching, I've seen a bunch of the classics, but I said, you know what? I'm going to finish the catalog. I'm going to finish every Fulci movie, and I've been working on that lately. And she kind of looks like the girl from the Beyond when her eyes get all glossed over, kind of. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Second head here looking a lot more like Adora here, a little bit more playful. Dare I say, looks like, what was her? Anna from ABBA. Oh, shout out to ABBA, one of the real ones. Got that blonde hair. Looks like she walked right out of Sweden. Maybe the Swedish bikini team. Who knows what's up with her? Good looking face on this one. Got a little extra paint on the forehead. We hate to see it. We hate to see it. But once again, a 2-in-1 figure here. You could definitely go some different ways here. And I've heard Despara goes both ways. She's a Horde member and tries to go against the Horde. What were you thinking I was talking about? I don't know. But we're going to dive into it here. We do got masks here. So we got a straight up like a Valkyrie mask. Is that what that reminds you of here? Kind of a gray color, a little red up the top. And then the second mask here is all evil. It's evil Horde style on this one. So really two totally separate looks for this figure if you want to. So hardcores, myself included, I might have to double dip and get a second one of these in my collection. This mask just clips right on the front there. Looks like she's ready for a Halloween party is what it looks like to me. And then this one, I believe, pops on this one, I would have to think. Maybe not so well. No, I guess. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just got to push it in there a little bit. Push it in. There it is. She's going to wear that there. And I'm sure, can we go both ways here? Not really. I mean, anything's possible if you put your mind to it, as we know. Stick that on there if you want to. And stick that on there if you want to. So you can go both ways with those masks if you need to. So an interesting look. It truly is choose your own adventure. There's a lot of different ways to go about this one if need be. Now diving into the body here, you could honestly take this head, get another female head, and you could build a little bit of an army with this one. She looks like she's ready to defend. Hordak at all costs. Got the Horde logo in her chest. Very buxom over here. I like the looks of that. Got the big shoulder pads going on. White undershirt under there. Got the forearm guards going on. Got the protection there, of course, around the waist, ready to go. Ready to take on all comers. Now, this is removable if you want it to be. So you do have the plugins here. So you can take off this skirt and just have straight up. Same thing with the top. Once again, truly a 2-in-1 figure here. So you can just go straight up Adora, or you can go Despara. So you got to choose your own adventure. You got to look yourself deep in your heart. That's what you got to do to decide what you want out of this one. 2 gripping hands over here as well. Got those 3 Musketeer style boots there in red with little gold piping. Brown leggings, tights on her. She's got the flap in the front. She's got to protect her junk. You know what she's up to. Not a bad piece of business. A crazy hair. A little Wendy Williams style hairdo on her as well. Shaved on the side. I just noticed that. And a little bit of a duckbill out the back. Arms do go all the way around for us, back and forth. Single jointed elbows. I am not a fan like many of you guys out there. I see it in the comments too. We're on the same page here. It's nice to be on the same page with the comments, people, once in a while. But side to side, single jointed elbows. Where's those double jointed elbows? That's a cutback, if you ask me. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head removal back and forth, side to side. Waist articulation. Big old splits if you need them. Leg goes up. Thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. Very tight there. Boot cut. Ankles up, down, back, forth. Side to side. Our usual articulation here in the Masterverse these days. And she fits on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle. Save 10%. She's got her cape on. She's got her holster in the back to hold her weapons. She's ready to go. All swords blazing, I guess, is what she's ready to do. Looking good. This is a tough one for me, though. I'm not sure which way I'm going to display her. I'm going to have to figure it out. I guess after the glamour shots, I'll make my decision with that. But we did get Despara once upon a time. You guys know I'm a classics guy at the end of the day. Got her in the classics years as well. And we just recently got her, I think, what is she, a Mattel Creations exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. You got the mask removable on this one. So you got some options in your Despara collection. If you need options in that collection, you know what we say around here, choose your own adventure with that. But not a bad piece of business here. Very cool 2-in-1 figure. But now we're going to turn our attention over here to Dragstor, who we just recently got in the Origins line. 30 points articulation, 6 and up on him as well. He's dragging down the strip is what he's doing. Of course, representing the Horde along the way. Got Grizzlor over on the side watching over everything. Looking like a young Frankenstein, a reptilian Frankenstein is what it looks like on the side. Then on the back, cross-sell down low. You know we're unboxing it all, as I did say. Beautiful artwork there, some glamour shots. What's it say about our friend Dragstor, the evil warrior vehicle? Breaking free from Hordak's mind control, Dragstor uses his vehicle transformation powers to be the first to find the powers of Grayskull for his new master, Despara. Some infighting going on, unfortunately. You hate to see it. You hate to hear about it. But that's what happens from time to time. That's what happens. I'm sure we got a Dragstor baggie. Yep, got a baggie in there. Got to get that baggie out. See you later, goodbye. Plastic prison. Of course, you know there's twist ties involved. He is Dragstor after all. They don't want him rolling away. He's going to roll on out of here. Can I get all the twist ties out in a timely manner? It's always a fight against the clock, a race against the clock here, but at the same time, you don't want to go too fast. You don't want to chop off your fingers with the blade. You know, the way of the blade. It's kind of like the way of the samurai. So the 2026 equivalent to the samurai is uncutting twist ties. You know, samurai's not walking around Japan anymore. Not that I know of, at least. Last time I was there, I didn't see any. So I guess I'm the closest thing to a samurai in this day and age. Yep, that's true. People, I hate to say it, but it's true. There it is. Oh, yeah, we're cooking with gas now. See you later. Goodbye. And, of course, got to have that baggie. Got to have that baggie. We're bagging it up. Only one extra hand here. What are we doing? See you later. Goodbye. I guess it makes sense, but let's dive into it here. Let's dive into these accessories. We get gripping hands. We get one for each side. Choose your own adventure, as we say. And then we get a wheel hand here. Wouldn't that be convenient to have wheel hands? But you got a wheel and it really actually does spin. Looks like a bicycle tire, but you plug it in his hands and he can go down on all fours and he can roll on out of there if he needs to. Let's just call him Wheeler. How about that? Now we do get a weapon, also maybe a backpack. Yep, a backpack weapon here. So you put this in here. It's almost like a jetpack is what it reminds you of here. Like a little exhaust, little rocket on the end, all in gray, but it also doubles as his weapon. He's going to blast away. He's going to start blasting is what he's going to do. Not bad. A little bit gummy in the plastic, I will say. So it's got a little warpage to it. Your mileage may vary, as we always say as well, around these parts. But looking good in the accessory department. But now we got Dragstor here. Truly a reptilian. They're among us. That's what I hear. I've been told that a time or two. He's got those snake-like reptilian eyes. Love those big tusks out the front of that mask. And of course, if you're going to be dragging around, you better have a helmet on. He's got one there with the Horde logo. Always love the blue color and the orange on him. He's like a young Mr. Met is what he is. Or, I would have took a Mookie Wilson. Shout out to Mookie Wilson doing the Lord's work. We know Mookie all day long. But looking pretty good, all things considered. Now, he does got that wheel in his chest. Actually does spin. We've seen that before as well. He's got the kind of protection down here on his thighs. We've seen that in the past. Looking good. Got the black underwear going on. Very robot-like arms and stuff. Obviously makes sense. You know, his master Frankensteined him together in a lot of ways. Orange in the forearms here. Out of the package, one arm has the bicycle hand, the other one doesn't. So you can marry them up, match them up, or mix and match if you want to. Choose your own adventure with that. Got the nice boots down there at the bottom in orange. Got the shoulder guards, forearm guards. He's just guarded up, and you got to be protected if you're this guy. Now, arms do go all the way around. Very tight joints. Bicep cut. Double-jointed pinless elbows. Hands, removable back, forth, side to side. Head back, forth, side to side, up and down. Waist articulation. Big old splits if you need it. He's got to be flexible for his game. Leg goes up. No drop-down hips on him. Thigh cut. Double-jointed pinless knees. Boot cut. Ankles up, down, back, forth. Side to side, ready to go, ready to join Despara in the fight against Hordak. Oh my gosh, what a plot twist. What a plot twist with old Dragstor, and he does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Use code Kyle, save yourself 10% once again. Who'd have thought these two joining forces here? But I guess, once again, I'm just a classics guy. You know that. We got Dragstor over here ready to go in the classics line once upon a time. So a lot of fun around the clock here. Representing the Horde, kinda, or the team up against the Horde. I don't know, whatever you want to classify it, but two really fun figures here. A bit of a deep cut, I would say. I think that's fair, but we're into past the championship rounds in the Masterverse line at this point, so we're getting some of these deep cut characters. I would love to see them give us everybody that we got in the Classic series. Not sure if that's possible. That's a long way to go. In a short time to get there. Exactly right, Tom and Farland. But we'll see what happens in the future. Never say never is what we'll say. But what say you? Are you picking this up? Do you need this in your collection? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. And then some. Yep, and then some. We got even more content for you over on Patreon. Patreon YouTube channel membership is your best way to support this YouTube channel. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available where podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. So for Despara and Dragstor, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
Yeah!